Hey y'all, it's Stacy. Welcome back to the kitchen. Today we're tackling one of my recipes that's super popular during the spring and summer months. It's a cool, refreshing side. This is my easy broccoli salad. But don't let that easy word fool you. We're gonna load this up with tons of amazing flavor. If you love this recipe, we sure would appreciate you liking and subscribing to our channel. That way you're notified every time we upload great new recipes here on YouTube. Let's start with our dressing. 3 simple ingredients. I've got a cup of mayonnaise. To this, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar, and I've got 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. Now, I like to use white wine vinegar here, but you could use apple cider vinegar. A regular white vinegar might be a little too tart, but you could use that too if you really wanted to. All I'm going to do is just whisk this together. Once that's nice and smooth, let's talk about our broccoli here. I've got about 8 cups of broccoli florets. Now, you're probably going to find broccoli in the grocery store in bunches like this with the rubber band. To get 8 cups, you're going to need about 3 of these individual heads of broccoli. Of course, that's going to vary depending on the exact size, but I'd just like to give you a general idea to make shopping a little bit easier. I've chopped this pretty small because we want these to be bite-sized pieces. They've been washed and dried really well. We want to make sure they're dry so that the moisture on the broccoli doesn't thin down our dressing and make it watery. To this, I'm going to add 1 cup of chopped cooked bacon. Now, I took the easy route and I bought a 3.5 ounce bag, the little resealable bags of pre-cooked chopped bacon. It's sometimes also called bacon pieces or recipe pieces. If you're going to do this and cook it yourself, it's about 12 to 14 slices of bacon. We're just going to add this right in. I've got about a half a cup of dry roasted sunflower kernels just to give us some crunch. I've got a cup of dried cranberries, and these are just the regular cranberries, but you could use the cherry flavored cranberries. You could use raisins, golden raisins. I just really like the cranberry. I've got a cup of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. Again, I took the easy route. I bought the pre-shredded stuff. It works just fine in this recipe. And I've got about a half a cup of finely diced red onion. Now, you do not have to use red onion. I like the color and flavor of red onion, but some people don't love the sharpness. If you wanted to use the red onion but don't want the sharpness, you can actually chop this and soak this in some ice water for about 5 minutes. Drain it and let it dry. That'll pull some of that sharpness away. Again, you could also opt for a sweet onion or a yellow onion. I just really like the flavor and color of this red onion. Now we're just going to add our dressing. I'm going to give this one more stir. You can see that sugar is melting in there. We're just going to drizzle this right over the top. Now I'm just going to toss all this together. The goal here is just to get all of our broccoli and our ingredients coated in that dressing. All right, so I'm going to cover this and pop it in the fridge for about an hour before serving it, just to allow those flavors to develop. Now, one thing that I recommend with any type of salad that has a requirement of popping it in the fridge for a little time is taste it before you serve it and add some salt and pepper at that point, even though this recipe doesn't call for salt and pepper. The reason is the whole goal of putting the salad in the fridge is to allow those flavors to develop, so they're going to change a little. So sometimes we might want to add just a little more flavor before we serve it. All right, so after about an hour in the fridge, I'm just going to give this another quick toss and then give it a taste. It's so crunchy and fresh. You get a little sweetness from the dressing and the cranberries. I'm going to add just a little salt and a little pepper, even though the recipe doesn't call for it. You know, it's all about cooking to taste. I'm going to give this a quick stir, and then it's ready to serve. Folks, you can find this full recipe by heading over to the website at southernbite.com and just search Easy Broccoli Salad. Y'all enjoy.